What's up YouTube? How you guys doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day out there. Today I'm coming at you with a tag video. That's right. BGG, British Geeky Guy over across the pond, has tagged me in a top 10 Pop Grail list. So, I'm going to go through that list with you. And these will be my current Grails from 10 to 1. And then I'll tag 3 people at the end of this, so stay tuned. You might be tagged, you might not, don't know. If you don't want to do the tag, you don't have to do the tag. But it'd be pretty cool to see some other people's Grails. So, starting off with number 10 on my list. Number 10 is probably an acquirable one, if I wanted to. I would have to probably purchase it off eBay. With the running price right now, I still hesitant to do so, and that would be the Harley Quinn Valentine's Day special one that they had. I do believe it was Valentine's Day or Sweetest Day, one or the other. But it is the pink one where she's all in pink. I think that is a really, really cool pop, and I was unable to get my hands on it. It is a Hot Topic exclusive, I do believe, but I definitely want that one, and that'll be my number 10. Number 9 on the list, we are going to go with the original yellow shirt Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is one of my favorite all-time wrestlers. Grew up with him as a kid. Definitely a big wrestling fan. Though I don't promote a lot of it on my channel, I do love to watch wrestling and the Royal Rumbles tonight, so I'll be watching that as well. But Hulk Hogan with the original yellow shirt, I definitely would like to have him as well. Number 8, we are going to go with the Unmasked Jason. I do believe he was a 2015 Comic-Con exclusive, where they did an Unmasked Jason, and he is really popular and really high up there on price. But that would be definitely one on my list, is the Unmasked Jason Voorhees pop. Now, moving on to number 7. Number 7. I got my list over here, that's why I keep looking down. I had the 2013 Illidan pop, which he is all in black and he has the green lines through him. That pop to me is just phenomenal. I'm a big World of Warcraft guy. I love World of Warcraft, and the Illidan pop with him all in black and the green ooze going through him was just a fan-freaking-tastic pop. And I would definitely like to get my hands on that pop, definitely. Alright, so, moving on. We're almost halfway. We're at number 6. Number 6 would have to be... Now, I've definitely got to put a Star Wars pop on here, but this is actually a Star Wars set. This was the Jabba the Hutt Slave Leia set. Combo set that came. I do believe Walmart's the one that carried it, but I've never seen that set around, never seen it for sale, nothing in my area, and that is one set that I would love to have, especially with the unfortunate passing of our beloved Princess Leia. Just would love to have that. I've got the original, I've got the vaulted version of Slave Leia, which has actually gone up quite a bit since then, so that would be a nice collection to have. Alright, so number 5 would be, and this is kind of like any of them, is any of the Wizard of Oz set. It's probably one of the first sets that I know of that Funko put out, and they are just unbelievably scarce. You will not find it. If you find somebody with one, it's very, very rare. And any of those pops from that Wizard of Oz line, I would absolutely love to have. Alright, so number 4 was on BGG's list. It was also on Spider Grandpa's list, and that is, of course, the Ozman himself, Ozzy Osbourne. Big rock fanatic. I love my rock and roll, and I'm love that they're coming out with a few more of that line here in the future. But I would love to have Ozzy Osbourne. That would be awesome. I've seen him quite a few times in the 90s, and I've seen him with Black Sabbath as well. So I would definitely love to have me an Ozzy Osbourne pop. That would be really, really super cool. Alright, so on down to number 3. Number 3 would be again, this is going to be any of the Masters of the Universe set. He-Man especially. Definitely want He-Man. Wouldn't mind having Skeletor as well right up there. At least those two would have to be a must-have on my Grail list. But any of those series, I grew up in the 80s. I watched that as a kid. And I would absolutely love to have Masters of the Universe set. I do getting the Dorbs now because I'm afraid if I don't, they're gonna do what happened with the Pops and just absolutely disappear on me, and I'll be very upset. So those would be any on the line. I would get those. Alright, so my number 2 and number 1 are kind of almost in the same realm of each other, but I classified them separately because they are 2 separate Pops. So number 2 on my list would be none other than Ghost Rider. Now you're saying, well, you got Ghost Rider. Yes, I do, and thanks to Ian, I have Ghost Rider, which is Mr. BGG. Thanks again for that pop, to that awesome pop. But I want the glow-in-the-dark Ghost Rider. So, and that's, you're going to pay an arm and a leg looking for that sucker. But I would love to have at least the glow-in-the-dark Ghost Rider, which leads me up to the number 1 pop on my list. And again, it is another Ghost Rider pop. That one would be the metallic Ghost Rider, which is extremely rare. And again, you can only find him on eBay, maybe, if you're lucky. And they're asking us a strong, just out of the ballpark price that I would ever pay for a pop. But man, I would love to have that metallic Ghost Rider. So that is my top 10 Pop Grail list. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm tagging 3 people. If they do it, they do it. Hopefully they watch this. The first off will be my buddy Dave over at Everyday Geek. Make sure you guys check out his channel. He's an awesome guy. I really love his content. Second people, or I say people because there's 2 of them, and that would be Tracy and Jason over at Tracy's Basement. I would love to see what their Pop Grail list is because they have so many pops, and I would love to see what they would actually just flip over to get. So, love to see their list on this. And the third person, they've kind of gotten out of the way of pops a little bit, but I'm sure they've got a list. I know they can come up with something. And that would be Jay and Minx over at Unboxing Rocks. So please check out all their channels. They are awesome people and they're fun channels. So make sure you check them out. Make sure you guys leave a list down in my comments. If you guys haven't been tagged and want to do that, feel free. And if you want to do the tag, by all means, go right ahead. Have fun with it. I'm just tagging 3 people off the top of my head. Love to see what you guys would think. And I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure if it's your first time, hit that subscribe button. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to go off and watch the Royal Rumble. Bye-bye.